Hello, my name is Tim Taylor. I'm an outside hitter from Australia, playing for Bhayangkara Samator for the 2022 Proliga. I'm very honoured to be playing for this team, and I look forward to winning the championship and bringing it home. How did I start? How did I start as a volleyball player? I started playing volleyball in 2012 in my final year of high school. A volleyball coach and friend of mine offered me to play on the weekends in a social league. From there, I picked up a love and passion for volleyball, and I began playing and training more frequently, and then ended up pursuing a career in volleyball as I grew older. After joining Samator for the 2022 Proliga, I arrived and I was very, very anxious and nervous about beginning our training experience with the team. I had come from Australia after being in lockdown from COVID-19, so my condition was not ideal, and I looked forward to working hard in the gym to produce the best I could for the volleyball team. Coming in with the weather, it's different. The gym is very hot, the weather is very humid. For me, it was difficult for the first 2 weeks as I struggled to adapt to the temperature. But as I moved forward and I began to get my fitness back, the weather and the heat in the gym ended up being a little bit more bearable. And then now, as my condition is in ready and shape to begin the matches, I'm more than excited and tolerant of the Indonesian weather. Yes, I've been here for almost 2 months now, and so far the chemistry and spirit of the team has been really good. I think beginning, the players, the coaching facilities, the staff, everything has been very lovely and friendly. Coming in without speaking any Indonesian, a lot of my teammates really tried their best to explain and translate everything for me. The coaches as well, they always take their time so I understand what's going on. So it's been really great so far. Building this chemistry, it's not easy, especially with the language barrier, but the friendliness I receive and the entertainment and joy we have as a team is really coming to help and make this experience a lot more bearable. For coaching, for me, my understanding and experience from other coaches is a coach must always be willing to learn from its players and understand each athlete has their own way of learning and performing. So I think it's very important a coach understands each player individually, but whilst must also maintain what the coach philosophy that they want. Just because a player may struggle with his philosophy, it's still important that the player understands and respects the coach's vision for the team. But for a coach, it's very important that the player has their freedom to really express and bring their individuality to the team, whilst also contributing and not necessarily deducting from any of the team spirit that is given. For coaching as well, I think it's very important to know when to stop pushing an athlete or when it's important to provide more for them. So for an example, it's Mr. Sigat does a very good job of letting our players push through mistakes and learn from this rather than stopping and critiquing. He always gives the athlete the opportunity to really justify or rectify the error that they make or mistake that they may do, which it really helps with the team because as athletes we all want to do our best, and Mr. Sigat provides that environment by allowing our athletes to reattempt and execute the skill with the intention that is there for the drill or exercise. I think with the coaching technique from Mr. Sigat in comparison to maybe Australia and other teams, I think it's very circumstantial to what the team phase is in training. So for us, we are about to begin competition. So for now, I think coaching for everyone will be all the same. I think we all have our skills and our conditioning is the best it will be, and we should be ready 100% to perform at our best. So I think now the coach's role is just to maintain focus for our athletes, provide trainings and drills and exercises that really benefit or maybe contribute to maybe give the athlete a little bit better performance for the coming matches, maybe reduce some training for some players to handle injury or the workload they do. But I think within Indonesian coaching and Australian and internationally, I think the coaching provided in Indonesia is very similar to other countries. My goals for this team is to provide the best I can be and always perform at the level that I know I can play for Bhayangkara Samator. I know what I am capable of, and I know that what I can do for this team is anything possible to bring us the championship, whether I am a supporting player, I'm on the court providing the best I can for my team. My favourite volleyball player, I don't necessarily have a favourite volleyball player. I have a lot of high-level volleyball athletes in the outside position that I do look up to. Namely, I do admire Urban Ingapeth from the national team of France. He has a very creative play style and very relaxed look. From Australia, I think a big idol for me right now is Luke Smith. Watching him perform in VNL League in 2021 in Italy was very inspiring. The level he played at and the consistency he gave to our squad was just so crucial to our performance and learning experience. So those are my two favourite volleyball players. What top achievement? My top achievement so far was playing for the Australian Volleyroos in the 2021 VNL. It was an honour to represent my country and also play with the best teams in the world and just have that experience to better myself as a volleyball athlete. Any motivational word for our viewers? I think as an athlete who started playing volleyball at an older age, at the age of 18, I think anyone looking to start playing volleyball or wishing to advance themselves, you are never too old, it's never too late. It's always about how hard you're willing to put in the work to become the best you can be. Always strive to do that little bit extra. Maybe you work too hard and you can't do any extra. Try and figure out a way to make this extra percentage better quality. You know, it doesn't always have to be harder, it can be smarter. There's a lot of ways that you can better yourself, and I think if you truly want to achieve the best, it's all up to how you do it. So you must always give your best if you want the best. If you don't put in the work, you won't receive the results. So I think as anyone interested in playing volleyball, picking it up, it's never too late. Work hard, always give your best, and you will see the results. It may not be straight away, but after time, the results will come.